Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a Cam Newton versus Teddy Bridgewater film breakdown. This is part 1 of part 2. Part 1 is the Cam breakdown. Enjoy.
Now, to understand Cam Newton as a player, he's very explosive. He's an explosive play waiting to happen. He throws an extremely good deep ball, and when healthy, he adds a whole nother element to the game with his running ability. He's a big, strong quarterback. Now, I went back and looked at the film from 2018 and before that, just because his 2019 campaign, he was banged up a lot. I feel like it's not fair to judge him off of 2019 film. By the time the 2020 season starts, he would have had almost a full year of rehab, a full year to get healthy, and I expect him to be healthy before the start of next season. Rumors have it that his rehab is going well. So let's start off with some Cam Newton film. This is the very first play of the game. Now, a lot of quarterbacks like to get into a rhythm, right? Get comfortable, get settled into the game with a little screen, right? Something short, just get completions. Not Cam Newton. He is an explosive player. We have 4 verticals concept here, which is exactly what it sounds like. Okay, we got 4 players running vertical, and essentially for a quarterback, it's pick your best matchup, especially against this coverage. And this is the type of deep ball thrower that Cam Newton is. Extremely accurate. This is a perfect ball. This is from the 2015 season when Cam Newton and the Panthers went 15-1 and went to the Super Bowl. Their offense was defined by explosive plays. And it was either Cam Newton throwing the ball down the field or with Cam Newton's legs most of the time. This is another example of his deep ball accuracy, touch, and arm strength. He's throwing this a little bit off platform. He has some guys in his face, still is able to get enough on this and lays it out perfectly for Devin Funchess. Now let's talk about his athleticism. He's big, he's strong. This is a 4th down, crucial part of the game. This is probably the last time that the Panthers will have a chance to score. They're down by 3 with about 2 minutes left in the game. This is 2018 film, and this is just Cam Newton being bigger and stronger than anyone else. Right? Watch the way that he's able to break tackles in the pocket. There is not a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL that can do this. Watch the way that he steps up, breaks tackles in the pocket, and completes a ball with Bennett all over him for a first down, keeps the chains moving, keeps the Carolina Panthers in the game. They end up winning this game.
Sorry to interrupt the video, but I just have to say, if you like it, please like it below, leave a comment, subscribe. Let's keep watching the film.
Alright, this is man coverage. Watch how we got Thomas in motion across the formation. We got a linebacker following him. This is man coverage all the way. Look at everyone's eyes, right? Looking at their man, even this linebacker. He's got Christian McCaffrey in man, okay? It's man across the board. As an athletic quarterback, when we see man coverage, I shouldn't say we. When I see man coverage, I think I got to find my best option here, right? My best athlete that's going to make a play, my best matchup when I see man coverage. When Cam Newton sees man coverage, he knows that everyone is going to have their backs turned towards him. So really, you have to take your drop, and if no one's open, you know I got all the room to run in the world. Look how everyone is turned away from Cam Newton, right? Everyone's back is to Cam Newton in man coverage. In zone coverage, most of the time the defense keeps their eyes on the quarterback. In man coverage, they can't. They're running with their man. So Cam Newton makes a great play in the pocket, scrambles, picks up like 20 yards. This is what Cam Newton brings to an offense, and this is a nightmare for defenses. There's just no way to defend this. Great job by Cam avoiding a sack. It's man coverage, and look at all of the room. I mean, there's one Falcon in the screen. And if you watch him, he wants no part of tackling Cam Newton, which I'm right there with you. I wouldn't either. That's 6'6", 250 coming right at you. all the good that Cam Newton brings to an offense. The explosive plays, the running ability, his size. There is a trade-off, and it's his intermediate and short ball accuracy. Again, it's man coverage, right? Talked about this before. Look at everyone's eyes, okay? It's man coverage all the way. And we definitely know it's man coverage because, right, we're going to get a safety following Greg Olsen with the motion all the way across the formation. There's one deep safety, so we say this is cover one or one cover, and the Panthers dial up a perfect play. It should be an easy completion for Cam. They're going to release Greg Olsen to the flat here. They're going to clear out this space, and they're going to say, Torrey Smith, pick this safety trying to cover Greg Olsen. Easy completion. Should be an easy completion. Lots of space to throw, and Cam Newton simply just misses. Looking at the film, it's hard to nail down one thing of why he struggles with his accuracy. Sometimes it's his feet, sometimes it's his shoulders, sometimes it's his offhand. What I mean by his offhand is if you're a right-handed quarterback, your left hand, or if you kind of get lazy with it, you'll tend to miss like high or low. And this, I think right here, is just his feet. Just gets kind of lazy with this one. Short arms it, and look, we're all guilty as quarterbacks of doing this. You think it's such an easy completion. I'll just kind of short arm it, get lazy with my feet. But you really can't do that. You have to act like it's just every other throw that you make, where you got to drive off that back leg, where you got to flip your hips quickly, right? We can't be lazy with our footwork here. But again, I'm not just cherry picking film here and clips. This happened at least a couple times a game. Okay, this is another example of the accuracy that Cam struggles with at times. This is an intermediate throw. They're going to try and hit Funches here on a deep dig route. They're going to try and clear out the safety here with a go or a fly route, right? Try and get him out of the play. Get a nice throwing lane for Cam right in the middle here. They're going to go play action to keep these linebackers low so no one drops underneath this dig route. And it's really a perfect play call. And it's wide open. Cam just misses. Now, Devin Funches gets a little bit of his hands on there, but really this ball is high. It's behind. It's really hard for a receiver to make that catch when he's got all this room in front to put the ball. Okay, and again, sometimes it's his footwork, sometimes it's his shoulders. Here it's his shoulder. Watch his left shoulder. He points it too high, and look, when your left shoulder is high, the ball is going to go high, which means you see it here. Look at his left shoulder. Okay, look how high his left shoulder is. Look how open his hips are. Okay, his foot is pointed behind the receiver. His arm is behind the receiver, and your foot, your lead foot, your offhand kind of guide the football, and they're both pointed behind the receiver. So the ball is going to go high and behind the receiver. This is just all too common with Cam when I watch the film.
There's a lot to like when watching the Cam Newton film. He's a big, strong, athletic quarterback who can get out of trouble with his legs, create plays with his legs and his running ability. He also has a big-time arm, probably one of the top 5-10 arms in the league. Where he gets in trouble is his short and intermediate accuracy, and it's things like that that drive coaches insane. You dial up plays, you want to stay on script in the series, and you can't because of an incomplete pass on a flat route to Greg Olsen, right? Or intermediate shot that's high to Devin Funches. It's plays like that why the Carolina Panthers have decided to move off of Cam Newton. On top of that, if he can stay healthy, he is a solid quarterback, but as his athleticism deteriorates, he can't really rely on his arm because he hasn't spent enough time working on his footwork, working on his mechanics, and that's evident in the film. Watch part 2 for a Teddy Bridgewater film breakdown. If you're a film junkie, if you want to learn more about the game, it's a great video to watch. I really explain the ins and outs of some coverages and routes. I also explain what the Carolina Panthers are expecting from their new quarterback.